My name is Felicia Young, and I am the CEO of the Felicia Young Ministries. And I'm also the mother of the NFL quarterback Vince Young. There are several visions that I have. Everything is geared to soul winning. You have the Gospel Community Festival so that we can do a outreach, touching lives and souls. Then you also have prison ministry, and we also do evangelical conferences so that we can teach people about how to soul win in homes and families and jobs and on your church and community. And then the main thing here, what this event has been about, it is about a fundraiser to do transition living homes for former incarcerated women. And the reason why I said to do that is because I once was out there, and God touched my life. He changed my life, and then, but in the meantime, He changed my life and placed me in an elite environment. And so I believe that in order for you to change, you need to be in an elite environment.
I believe the family will get better, and I believe God will provide. Felicia Young Ministries. I think I met on the Caravans unit after doing 14 and a half years. And she said, when you get out, just come over to the church. And when I got out, I called her and said, I need a church home. Say this, I'm a living witness. I've been out of prison 10 months after being locked up 14 and a half years. I stayed 6 months in a transitional home. I have my own apartment.
I'm helping out Ms. Young and the Felicia Young Ministries with the initial design and hopefully the full design of her transitional living facility. Just seeing what she's doing with this facility, the people that she's looking to help, the void that she's filling in the communities and in the system itself, that's the primary motivation.
But thank you for praying over the food early, so we don't have to worry about that later. We can just get to eat. And I looked at how far it was down the program. I said, oh, we don't have to come back and pray for it. So that took care of that. You know, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
The role of New Era Steel Buildings will be as the general contractor to mobilize the construction of the building, starting with the preparation of the site, and then erecting the building and bringing it to completion, including the interior build-out. We feel privileged to be involved with this particular project, which is the transition house, and we want to make our contribution to help those who were previously incarcerated make the transition back into society, to be productive, and to begin to be part of what the rest of us tend to enjoy.
We need mothers, not only in our homes, we need mothers in our churches. We need mothers in our neighborhoods. We've got to come out of our private places and be mothers.
This is God gave me this vision. It's a must I keep spitting because they closing down toy stores and steadily building prisons. And one day we'll wake up and our children will be missing. One day we'll wake up and our kids will be missing. One day we will wake up and the entire experience of childhood will be missing. And when we look, we'll find it hidden in the walls of AIDS clinics, morgues, dope piles, and street corners and prisons. And I'm tripping because I saw a toy store closed.
Felicia Young Ministries done for me. Most of all, praying for me. Because I was that one that hard-headed one that kept going in and out, in and out. My life changed. Finally, I came on in.
I heard the story. I was looking for God, and I went to her church, and I met her pastor, who's right here, and his beautiful wife, Miss Silver, and I listened to his testimony. I got saved. Amen. Thank you. I want to tell you, today is the last day that I'm homeless. You told me at the table, don't say it no more. This is my last day. I'm not homeless anymore. I have a home. Thank you. I have a home. Thank you.
I bring you greetings from the 18th Congressional District of Texas and the office of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, and she certainly gives her regrets for not being here on this evening. But as your brother said earlier, wow. Right. When you see a Felicia Young Someone said 5 minutes. I say just in the first minute of a conversation with this woman of God, she just clutches you some kind of way because the Spirit of God is in her.
I feel that the Transitional Living Center is right on target. One of the problems with people who have been incarcerated is that they are separated, they're isolated, they become institutionalized, they're accustomed to certain routines. What happens to people when they leave prison, they no longer have fence, they're no longer fenced, they no longer control, they no longer have parameters, and then life consumes them. And I think a transitional living place under the guidance of Felicia would be an awfully, awfully great asset to the community. I would like to encourage you to make an investment in someone's life. I'd like to encourage you to be a part of reconstructing and putting back together the pieces of something that has been shattered. I do believe with all of my heart, mind, soul, and spirit that Felicia Young is an integral part of what God is going to do in the Houston area.